mixin', fixin' for another big game. It's the coach. This is Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see running back Joe Mixon coming off a 100-yard performance a week ago, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, there's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. You often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to.
Here's Locke. To the right side to Eric Ebron. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And here are the Colts offensive starters.
And the play of this offensive line is going to be so important in this game. And being physical is vital. Otherwise, this could be a long game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Defensive starters, here they are for Cincinnati. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for.
Locke throwing again. And this one complete to Smith. Nifty move. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And a look now at the Cincinnati offense.
Out of the backfield is Joe Mixon, and he was a valuable commodity.
To throw on 2nd down. Kendall. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. The former 2nd-round pick. This is Joe Mixon. A Bengal first down on a 16-yard pickup there. Off the play fake. Kendall. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Mixon with a first down carry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. From the gun on 3rd down. Kendall brought in here by Tyler Eifert. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback? Or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and 6. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. And their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down.
Was there in last week's game for Smith. 19 carries, 72 yards.
Are we playing old school football now? We got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Locke. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. J.J. Watt. It all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Ito Smith. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
Here is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
Locke. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out, and the Bengals grab it. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. Following the fumble recovery, Kendall. And the catch good. It's Eifert. 2nd and 5. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Off play action. Kendall. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. Their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're
a first down carry for Smith. The All-Pro Von Miller there.
This big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Luck. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And they're well past midfield.
The linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now we'll throw here to his running back.
Because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration. The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back to Mixon on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kendall. Green brings it in. And he'll be a little shy of the 25. On 1st and 10, Kendall, and this one's incomplete. To throw again, Kendall. Campbell making the catch. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
The ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
Just say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon Perk
looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. They'll run on first down. Mixon. And a short gain there down to the 37. To throw on 2nd down. Kendall, flush to his right. He completes it to Boyd. Throwing on first down. Kendall. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception. And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Locke. Under pressure again, and down he goes. goes again. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Pick me up. Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
A final shot before break. Kendall, he's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. A 3-touchdown differential in the end, 35-14, the final. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. Jacoby Brissett, 4 touchdown passes in the victory.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On first down, Kendall. Open man is Ross, complete. Back to throw. Kendall. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. To throw on third down. Kendall. He's got his man. Boyd.
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Looking to throw on second down. Kendall. And that'll be incomplete. Off the play fake. Kendall. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk. To come off the field, you got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
To throw again on second down. Luck. It's caught. Smith gets through, and now an opening. He's got daylight. He's at the 30, 20. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
Wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
All game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held him in check on the scoreboard. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
But he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league, so even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Ebron's got it, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds it.
And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down he goes to throw on second down. Kendall got a man open. It's Ross. And he is tackled inside the 40. On first and 10, Kendall. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. On first down, Mixon. And able to get him inside the 5. push his way forward down to about the 3. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he bowls his way into the end zone.
Bump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll get this up past the 25. 2nd and 5 now. Luck, short little throw to Ebron.
Like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Here's Luck. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Luck now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing is Luck. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off.
Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing them nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, that was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Back to throw. Luck. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he's dropped right at the 40. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play. On 3rd down, Kendall. He gets this one to Boyd. And able to get this one across the 45. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Once again, they run with Mixon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. On 1st down, Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Hey, let's get some penetration. Penetration.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line. And they will take a knee here. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but I
like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated